Gold Diggers FC is a non-profit grassroots team for women and non-binary people set up in September 2015 by Club Founder Fleur Cousens. After outgrowing a five-a-side concrete basketball pitch in King's Cross, GDFC have trained at the Bridge Secondary School in Holloway for the last 2 years. Each week, 60 members of GDFC warm up on the tiny concrete space in front of the pitch as a men's five-a-side match plays out.
The first thing I had to do to set up the team was to find a pitch. It took me 4 months to find the concrete community pitch that we then found in King's Cross. But still, literally finding not only a pitch that we could afford, but a pitch that was big enough for us has always been the main barrier that Gold Diggers FC has faced. It's never been people wanting to get into the sport. That is easy, everyone wants to play. It's been finding the space to play on that's been the biggest barrier. One thing that's really important to remember is you can't be what you can't see. So as a girl growing up, if every single pitch space you see is occupied by men, you don't think it's a sport for you. I grew up in Hackney, next to the Heckerson pitch. I never saw any women playing on it, and there still aren't today, and it would have changed my perception of the sport. I was able to see people who I saw myself as playing football, because football is for everyone. Back in 1921, women's football was banned, and the FA banned it because they said that women weren't suitable to be footballers, and they said that women couldn't use FA affiliated pitch space. But in many ways we're arguing that's still what's happening today, because we're still not allowed to use the pitch space, because when space is allocated on a first come first served basis, that means the people who've been given access to that sport the longest get to use it, and that's men. So if we can't find a bigger pitch, we're going to have to cap Gold Diggers for the first time in its history. We're a team, the whole aim of the team was to remove all barriers that stop women and non-binary people getting into the sport in the first place. But we're going to have to put up our own barrier because we have to cap numbers, and that's because there's not enough space for people. My message for the pitch booking people is, how do you think women's football can ever grow when you aren't giving us the space to let it grow?